Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be me playing with the new Colourpop and Tinkerbell collection. I was super excited when I saw this one announced. I feel like lately especially Colourpop releases have been very kind of for me. I haven't been super thrilled, but this one made me really excited and I was super pumped when they sent it to me. So here I am. I'm gonna do a full video for you. I swatched everything. I played with a lot of the things on my face today. I'm really excited about it all. This collection did already launch. I have no idea if it's in stock or not by the time this video goes up. Hopefully it is. Codes don't always work on new collections. I feel like I saw that codes do work on this collection. I'm still waiting on Colourpop to get back to me on changing my code from 5 Bean to 5 Battybean. So as of right this second that I'm filming, it's 5 Bean still to save $5 on orders 25 or more. I don't make any commission off of that code. It's just for you to save money. But if they have officially updated it by the time this video goes up, I will have that listed in the description box. And yeah, I think that's really all I need to say. Let me give you my details really quick and then we will jump into the actual video where I break things down, do swatches, and then we'll get into the look. My earrings today are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. This necklace I got at a boutique when I was on vacation at one point, so I don't know exactly where it's from. And this is a Neff brand beanie. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop into the video and do some swatches, chat about the collection. All right, let's dive into it. I'm not the biggest like Tinkerbell person. I just don't really care that much about Tinkerbell. It was never like an iconic character in my life. It wasn't something that I just obsessed over, but I do think this collection is adorable. We have 3 Super Shock cheeks. We have the shades Darling, Happy Thoughts, and Magic Moon. Darling is a beautiful kind of toasted rosy brown. I love a color like this. It's the one I'm wearing today. It's so beautiful. Happy Thoughts I feel like could be a highlight on most people. For me personally, it's gonna be too dark to be a highlight, but it could make a really nice, just kind of light pink, shiny, shimmery blush topper, and I'm really excited about that. And Magic Moon is the cutest corally pink. I love it. Again, there's that beautiful shimmer in there. I love the glow on this one. I almost used this one today. We have 2 lip products. We have 2 of the glossy lip stains. I love this formula so much. I think it's beautiful. We have the shades Clap If You Believe and Tinkerbell. Clap If You Believe is more of a brownie, pinky neutral, and Tinkerbell has more pink in it. So they're both kind of in the neutral realm, but one's more brown, one's more pink. I'm super excited about these. I have this formula in reds and I'm really excited to have them in more like neutrally forms. We have a Super Shock shadow set in this collection, 3 beautiful shades. We have Fly to Your Heart, Never Grow Up, and Straight On Till Morning. These names are really cute. Fly to Your Heart is a beautiful, just shimmery, sparkly, pale champagne-y shade. I actually used that as a face highlight today, but it would be beautiful all over the lid. Never Grow Up is delicious. It is such a beautiful, sparkly, multi-dimensional plummy shade. I love this one. I was so tempted to use this one today, but I already kind of had a plan in mind once I got to the eyeshadow portion of my look. And finally, Straight On Till Morning is the cutest green. I love this shade. Again, I almost used this one, but I was already using so many different shadows. I didn't really have a place to put this one, but I love it. It's so cute. And I don't have a green Super Shock quite like this. There are 2 pencils in the collection and I love eye pencils. I use them every time I do my makeup. We have the shades Fly With Me and Lost Girl. Fly With Me is a dark green and Lost Girl is more of a rosy brownie kind of color. Both have some metallic to it. They're really cute. As you'll soon see, my eyes were a little watery today, so these did not work today. They kind of faded immediately, but I personally don't have issues with Colourpop pencils. I think it's just a me issue today. And finally, we have the actual palette, the Sprinkle a Little Magic palette, which is a mouthful. I feel like they could have picked a shorter name, but it's fine. I'll probably just going forward call it the Tinkerbell palette. We have 9 beautiful shadows. We have 4 mattes, 5 delicious shimmers, no pressed glitters, no sequin shadows. We have a nice range of kind of pinky neutrals. We have different shades of green, all different tones of green. We have kind of a dark bluish teal. We have this almost bronzy pinky shade. I really like the colors in here. There's a gold. I feel like there's a lot you could do with this palette and it actually makes me really excited. I will do an Instagram video with this very soon. I'll probably film that tomorrow or the next day, so that'll be coming very soon. Stay tuned for that. I'm very, very pumped. I will say though, even though I'm glad there's no pressed glitters in here, I feel like they should have done some like glitterly obsesseds on the side because it's sparkles and fairy and all that stuff. And I feel like it was a missed opportunity to not do like a mini glitterly obsessed trio and name them like Faith, Trust, Pixie Dust. I don't know, missed opportunity in my mind. But I'm not mad, I have plenty of glitters. It wasn't a need, it was just kind of like, this is the collection you chose not to do glitters with? Okay, got it. Anyways, that is the collection. Let's just hop forward now. I will show you how I created this look. I played with so many of the products, and at the end of the video, I will give you my thoughts so far. Hello, I do not feel like doing my hair yet. And I'm gonna be wearing a hat anyways, so whatever happens, happens. So I've already done all of my makeup up until like my cheeks. Like I've already done my foundation, my concealer, and my bronzer, and my powder. So now we're gonna start with cheeks because there are 3 Super Shock cheeks in this collection. I'm so torn because Magic Moon is that beautiful pinky corally sensation that I love, and then what's this one? Darling is like a brownie blush, and I love brown blushes. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to do the brown. So yeah, Darling, it is shiny, beautiful. I'm just gonna use this Alter Ego number 3 brush. I find with the Super Shock cheeks, they're kind of like a puttyish formula. They're kind of like a cream powder hybrid, and I can use them with either a brush or a sponge. And today I feel like using a brush. So that's what I'm gonna do. I usually just dip in little bits at a time and just do little pouncing motions. Does that look good? Can you see it? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Let me get a little mirror. That does look good. I love that. It's just so rosy brown. It's gorgeous. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I worked all day today. I just got this package last night after I got off work. I did not have time to film this morning, so I figured I would film when I got home from work. So here I am. Today's Friday. I think this video is gonna go up on Sunday. I love it a lot. I think that is beautiful. I wanna just sprinkle some of that across my nose. That is such a cute color. I'll use the other 2 at some point as well, but this one just felt like a need for today. I think it'll go with the lip color that I wanna wear really nicely too. I don't even know what I'm gonna do on my eyes yet because I wanna use literally every single shadow, so I guess we'll just see what happens, right? All right, I need some fake freckles, my Freck XL. I'm just going to create my fake beauty mark. I'm gonna fill in my existing ones, and I'm just gonna do a little sprinkle of freckles across the nose because I don't wanna be too freckled. Like I'm literally just gonna do some dots and pounce them out. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side and do the same thing, and I think that's gonna be about it. Just like that, just a little sprinkling across the nose. While my other ones just kind of sit and get a little bit darker, we can talk about face highlights. I think I'm gonna use one of the Super Shock shadows as face highlight. It's this one here called Fly to Your Heart. And when I was filming my swatches, I was like, you know, this might work as a face highlight. It might be too dark for me, it might just be. But I'm thinking it also could be translucent enough to kind of do the job. So I'm gonna use this little dense brush from Kaleidos. It's an H2 highlight brush. I like using a brush like this when it comes to anything Super Shock highlighty. Even though this isn't a highlight, it's a similar idea. Let's just give this a whirl and see. Kind of like that. It's nice and sparkly, and I do enjoy a sparkly highlight. I think it looks good. Yeah. I don't hate that. I think that looks nice. I'm into it. Let me just highlight the little nose. There we go. It's not the most like beaming highlight on the planet, but it's also not a highlight, and I'm not mad at it. I think it looks cute. So now I'm just gonna quickly spray my face with the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray, and then we'll move on to the eyes. Okay, so for the eyes, I really just want to play with the greens. Like, I think we're just gonna kind of play with this little section right here. I can't not. They're so beautiful, and I got it. I'm so excited about this palette. I'm gonna prime with my Smashbox Lid Primer in light. I'm gonna blend it out, and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to set my eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna start with Sleep, this beautiful matte green. I'm gonna take that on a Colourpop E2 brush. And I am gonna do some half cut creasy stuff today. Typical Betty Jean. We all know she likes half cut creases. And I'm just going to focus this along the outer part of my crease. Little on the lower lash line. Color is absolutely spectacular. I'm obsessed. I never get sick of green eyeshadow. It doesn't even matter what the shade. I just love all green eyeshadow. It's so cool. I also find I don't usually run into greens that don't perform well. actually, now that I think about it. All right, let's deepen that up. I'm gonna use Awake, this beautiful, deep, almost forest navy hybrid. I don't know how to describe it. I guess we will see how it applies on the eyes. I'm gonna use this pencil brush from Colourpop. It's an E27. That I'm just gonna place just right in the outer V of my lid area, just to create some depth. I'm gonna pop it a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Just sort of something like that. All right, I'm gonna take Sleep again on that big fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go to town, just blending out that darker shadow. I'm really excited about this palette. Dare I say this might be my favorite Colourpop palette of the year? Might just be. I've also really enjoyed the Limoncello collection and the, was it Oh So Lovely or So Very Lovely? Something like that. I really like both of those. I definitely think I like this one more than the Lovely one, whatever that one's called. Might still like Limoncello more than this one. Something about that one really got to me. But I do enjoy this one quite a bit. So far, at least. All right, it's time for some shiny, pretty lid things. I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer as always. I use it with every shimmer ever. I'm gonna take my Alter Ego number 8 brush. It's a flat brush, which is your best friend when it comes to half cut creasy stuff. And I'm just gonna smack a little bloop of this glitter primer. And I'm just gonna kind of carve out roughly where my shape is gonna go. Just going slightly above my natural crease and following the natural roundness of my eyeball. And I just sort of stop it where things are really deepening in the outer corner. So I want the initial cut to be with Tink. Such a beautiful color. Kind of like a minty shade. It's so cute. I'm just loading it up on that same sticky brush and I'm gonna go to town right up against where I created that cut. And as you'll see, since I didn't really put shadow in the front part of my crease, I'm not really cutting anything in the front per se. I'm just cutting against my natural skin. And then it will just fade into the blended outer corner. I wanted to switch that up a little bit. Instead of having the entire eye blended and then do the cut, I wanted it to just kind of fade from cut to blend. I hope that makes sense. And I like to pop a little bit of extra towards the front because just in case you're new, when I do multiple shimmers on the lid, I like to lay it at kind of a diagonal. I think it looks kind of cute and it blends nice. So now I'm flipping that brush over and taking Neverland, that darker green shimmer, and that is just gonna go right underneath. And I'm gonna do kind of the opposite. I'm gonna let it be a little bit higher towards this outer part, and then as I get to the inner, I want it to angle downwards. So again, they can kind of lay diagonal together. And at this point, I like to just kind of go back and forth between both sides of the brush since I have one shadow on each side and just kind of smush right where the merge is. Big perk of using the same brush for two things when you're doing shimmers and just trying to pack stuff. One, you don't have to dirty two brushes, and then two, it makes like switching between the shades easy. I'm gonna take my little pencil brush I had with that green matte. I'm just gonna smush right here, just so it flows from matte to shimmer nicely. All right, and for my inner corner, I'm gonna take Pixie Dust. I think that's gonna be super duper cute. Just a nice little springy green highlighty moment. Oh, it's so cute. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to smudge a little bit of place between on the lower lash line. I don't know why. I'm just going to grab this Luxie pencil brush. I'm just going to smush a little of it right here. I think it might just add a little bit of dimension. Not that this look isn't dimensional, but just to add a little bit of something else. I love it. I'm going to recreate this on the other eye now, throw on my lashes one of these eye pencils. I think I'm gonna do the green one called Fly With Me. And I'll throw on one of these lip products as well, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, here's the look complete. I spent way too long fighting with eyeliner. My eyes are just a little watery today. I think I have allergies happening, so my eye pencil did not want to stick in my waterline. I did technically use the green one called Fly With Me, but you can't see it because it doesn't want to stick. I have never had a problem with Colourpop pencils sticking, so I don't think there's a problem with this. I think it's just me today, just to let you know. Fought way too long with my lashes. These are from Salon Cosmetics called Morgan Le Fay. I was using a Noella Lashes pair, but I think they were just like beyond dead, so I had to take those off and try a new pair. And again, my eyes are just being so weird. I feel like I can't make them look good today. So I'm likely going to take my lashes off and just wear glasses once I get done taking pictures of this look. But there's that. Overall, I do like this look a lot. The lip I went with is the Clap If You Believe, and I'm obsessed with it. I love these glossy lip stains so much, and I'm happy to have one in a neutral now because this is gorgeous. I'm gonna wear it all the time. I'm super happy with this look despite my watery eyes. I think these colors are so pretty. I'm glad I added that little pop on my lower lash line as well. I think it adds some nice contrast. I love this. Let me zoom out and I will give you my thoughts so far on the collection. All right, what did you think? Did you enjoy my look? I love how it came out. I think it's so pretty. Even though my eyes are watering like crazy, I still love this look. They're not watering that bad. They're just, I can tell they don't want to have it today. Let's see, these Super Shock cheeks I love so much. The packaging is so beautiful on these. Obviously I only used the one shade Darling so far, but I'm really excited to use the other two. I really like Colourpop's Super Shock cheek formula. I just think it looks so pretty and glowy, and I'm all about that life. The lip products make me so happy. Aside from the palette, I think these are my favorite part of the collection. I love this formula so much. I think it's beautiful. It feels so cold and slippy on the lips. In this color, the Clap If You Believe, love this shade. It's so good. These Super Shock shadows are really, really cute as well. I'm really excited to keep playing with them, especially this really dark plummy shade, Never Grow Up. This is gorgeous. I think this is a really nice trio. They all go together really nicely, but they're all very different. I'm happy about this. The eye pencils, I love the colors. I'm sad that my eyes weren't cooperating, so I couldn't really see them in full force, but they swatched beautifully. They were very creamy. They didn't feel any different. Ooh, the rain's coming in. Do you hear that? The sky just started pouring. I will keep playing with these. I will update you if for some reason these are the issue and it's not my eyes, but I think it's my eyes because they are just very watery today. And finally, the palette. I'm so excited about this palette. One of my favorite palettes they've launched this year. I think it's beautiful. I love that there's no pressed glitters and no sequin shadows. It is just beautiful, delicious shimmers. I love all the different tones in here. There are so many different possibilities, I feel like, with this palette. You could do things that are very dark and smoky. You could do very light daytime-ish looks, quote unquote. I wear anything in the daytime, but in society's eyes, a daytime look, quote unquote. I would love to put all these shimmers on a big black wing like I tend to do. I think that would be gorgeous. You could do a bright green look. You could play with the pinky tones. You could do a mix and match. I really am feeling this palette. I think they did a great job. I feel like this is one of the best like Disney collabs they've ever done, actually. I think they did a really good job. I would love to hear your thoughts though. Did you pick anything up from this collection? Do you want to pick anything up? I want to hear your thoughts down below. I love this eyeshadow look. It's so pretty. I keep checking it out in the mirror. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a green emoji or some stars emojis like pixie dust? Whichever floats your boat. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.